Hello, guys. Welcome to another episode of IELTS with Mehdi. In this episode, we are going to take a closer look at part two of IELTS speaking test in Makkar's PDF. The topic is describe a foreign country you would like to visit in the future. Now, take a look at the first bullet point, the first sentence. I have always been fascinated by exploring different cultures and meeting people from various backgrounds. Wait a minute, it's part two. Makkar, what are you doing? Where's the opening? Guys, in part two of the IELTS speaking test, you are supposed to give like a little lecture, let's say. You're supposed to talk for 2 minutes, for 1 to 2 minutes, right? And I recommend talking as much as you could, trying to speak the whole 2 minutes. But it's as if you are, telling a little story. There should be an opening. And we always tell our students to start with, I am going to talk about. Yeah. So if it were me, I would say, like, I'm going to talk about Italy or any other country you want to talk about, right? There should be an opening. Now, let's say that, okay, this it's amazing. It has a very good sample answer. It's a very good sample answer. But is it? Let's take a look. It says among all the countries, Japan is the one I would love to visit the most. I enjoy watching Japanese movies. During my childhood, I read a lot of Japanese manga and watched anime. You're talking about movies. You're talking about reading manga. You're talking about watching anime. Okay, come on, talk about the country. Why would you like to visit Japan? Well, you could read manga anywhere in the world. You could watch the animes anywhere in the world. You could watch movies anywhere in the world. And she didn't even extend on like what movies. Give some examples. What manga books? It seems that it's just like a bunch of sentences that have nothing to do with the topic. Okay, if this is not off topic, let's continue. Let's see whether she comes back to the actual topic. It says even now I often watch anime on YouTube or Netflix, which keeps my interest alive. Again, not related. Japan stands out for its values and discipline. Okay, after the 2011 tsunami there was no looting or violence, which I found very surprising. I later learned that moral values and ethics are taught from a young age in schools. Japanese students clean their schools in rotation, promoting responsibility and cleanliness. They follow hygienic practices like using different shoes indoors and outdoors to prevent the spread of germs. These three are related to each other, but you're not talking about why you would like to visit Japan. You're just telling me what they do in Japan. I mean, come on. You could have told me about, the culture of Japanese people. You could have talked about their food, the places you would like to visit in Japan, the cities you would like to visit in Japan. And then you move on to talk about nuclear technology. Come on. Or the religion. I mean, just a bunch of sentences about different things in Japan, but not really answering the question. And yet, a lot of teachers, mock examiners recommend, reading these samples, and I am totally against it. It's good for students to find some good words, maybe. Maybe if students don't know the word anime or looting, violence, moral values, ethics, yeah, there are some very good words, although it's not really related to the topic. If you want to find good words related to this, you could Google them. You could, you could get help from ChatGPT. It's much easier. I mean, I recommend students to use ChatGPT and say, okay, ChatGPT, this is my topic for part two IELTS speaking. Can you suggest 10 collocations I could use related to this topic? Shall we do this? Let's have a go, all right? Um, so this was our topic. Describe a foreign country you would like to visit in the future. Here is my Telegram. I use uh, ChatGPT on Telegram. It's a good robot. It's not bad. This one. There we go. So look at this. Can you recommend 10 collocations related to this IELTS speaking part 2 topic? Describe a foreign country you would like to visit. There we go. You could talk about the rich history, local cuisine, breathtaking landscapes, cultural heritage. You could use these collocations in your speaking. Easier said than done, right? That's all I have to say for today. Stop recommending Makkar's sample answers. She has a lot of good topics. We could talk about those topics. You could, I don't know, crop the topics out and use it in your slides, maybe, or even, find a lot of topics online. But you don't need to read the samples or tell your students to read the samples because they may be misguided. Thank you for watching.